Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video here for Shoshimin How to Become Ordinary episode 4, or season 2 episode 4, I should say. This season has been building up to something absolutely insane. Osanai was looking extra terrifying last episode. We found out Kobuta's girl, Hayaka, that was not her name. I literally cannot lock this girl's name down to memory. It is actually painful. Hang on. Nakamadu. So, found out she's 3-timing him, which is crazy. But it's so funny, Kobuto literally didn't care. He probably had been looking for, well, I say he had been looking for an excuse to leave her, but at the same time, it was his cover to, like, become ordinary, was to, like, have a girlfriend and things like that. So, I don't know. But he really, whenever he found that out, that was the last thing he cared about. He now is on to Osanai and that she's possibly involved in these arsonist cases. So, there was so much that happened last episode, in all honesty. Let's see where all of that is going to take us in this episode now that Kobuto and Kengo are both on the case. But per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, without further ado, let's hop straight into Shoshimin How to Become Ordinary. Season 2, episode 4. I keep forgetting the season 2 for whatever reason. This month's Kira City serial arson. So this is also called, all the episodes of this season have been called, seasons. The first 2 were, winter. Last episode was hesitant spring. I think it was warm winter because it was starting with the arsonist cases. Last episode was hesitant spring, and now it is suspicious summer. The arson cases this column has been tracking continued to menace the city. On April 12th, a fire broke out in the Kayama shopping district. A scooter next to an apartment was set on fire. But what will stop the arsonist? We suspect Kaminomachi 1 or Kaminomachi 2 will be targeted next. Urino Takahiko. And everybody's into this shit. My god, he's got like a whole army here now. Jesus Christ. Student's desk once a month. I'm still not over that scene of Osanai staring down at Urino after she dropped the fucking receipt on the floor and then made him pick it up. Let's hear that change. That changes. Damn, that is a lot of new members. 5 new dudes joined. What happened to the other 2? Monchi and the girl, I forget her name, but what happened to them? And Urino himself claimed to Osanai that he was going to solve the case. Oh, immediately they're just like, what the fuck? Oh my god, he's got like 4 giant books. It's on the second Friday. The fact that he's just giving this information out now, how does he know these people aren't just gonna go tell everybody that's how it works? Friday the 9th of May. Oh yeah, we're all the way in May now. It was February last episode. Been a bicycle. It's been upping the ante every single time. Though I will say, a car to a bus stop bench to a scooter, but it's a scooter at an apartment, so I guess that's why it's still upping the ante, because that's someone's property. The van was abandoned. But we still have to figure out the question. You would think the police would have apprehended that van for the studying of the case of what happened at the end of last season, and yet somehow that van was being burned. We don't even know how that got out there. And all eyes are continuing to be pointed at Osanai. All eyes are continuing to be pointed at Osanai. That's the right way to say that. Damn, I'm so annoyed. We started, like, this is interesting how they're doing this, but at the end of last episode, we were with Kobuto and Kengo, and now we've cut away. I really have to wonder, because we've now found out and like confirmed that Osanai has been in contact with Monchi, Itsukaichi, and Urino all together. So what are the odds she's got Itsukaichi here to listen into what Urino's saying so that he'll relay all that information to her? Because where's Monchi? Where's the other girl that was in the club? Are they both just gone? And we also still don't know why Osanai was in contact with Monchi in the first place. It seemed like she might have been in contact with Monchi to get Monchi to shut down Urino's ideas, but I'm not certain. Yeah, one person immediately dropped down. And still suspect as fuck of Hio over here. Damn.
そこでヒヤ無理だよ塾なんて1日ぐらいもし僕が犯人を捕まえたら手柄は僕一人のものになる
This sounds like the most phony excuse of all time. This sincerely sounds like the most phony excuse of all time.
そうか
That seriously sounds like a phony ass excuse.
彼女には言ったの手柄を立てて後でびっくりさせようと思ってな
Oh boy. Oh my god, we're actually Ichibatake. Oh, that's I guess a new person in the club. Tuchome Mitsu Mataji. On the position, Haraguchi, okay. Itsukaichi. By the one Shome Kaminomachi intersection. If it happens near Itsukaichi, that'll be interesting. Okay, begin patrolling, check anything that looks like a potential target, and report anything any suspicious persons immediately. How is this going to turn out? He's going to try to apprehend the culprit here, but I'm so curious how this is going to turn out. So he's just riding around looking for anything suspect. Currently patrolling Kaminomachi, one Shome. Any good comments for when we apprehend the arsonist? Counting chickens, it is real. Is it what? It is a really nice night though. Dude, the animation looks so good. Don't count chickens before they hatch. Oh, I love the scenery shots here. It literally just looks like he's in like a more, like less urbanized town within Japan. It looks so cool. I love it. Because like, sort of got an anime, you either see like the rural countryside or you see the big cities. You never see a place like this that's like just a more like, it's still urban, but it's a much less urbanized city. You don't really ever see this kind of thing in anime all that much. They're usually in like the biggest inner city parts they can be. What was that? Interesting to randomly cut to this. Saturday, May 10th. It is 1:53, or no. No, that'd be 12:53, right? Yeah, it's technically 12:53 a.m. Or no, that's p.m. Fuck, no, it's a.m. No, it's a.m. I always get the 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. shit mixed up, but it's 12 a.m. that leads into 1 a.m., etc., I think. But yeah, in military time, 043 is 12:43 a.m. Osanai calling at nearly 1 a.m., huh? You wanna see me guess what you're doing right now? Damn. I thought you might try that tonight. You're not gonna question how she just knows your method and everything like that? It's cold tonight, you need a jacket. Does it bother you when I worry about you? That sounded an awful lot like a train going by, or a subway arriving, or something on some tracks. Also, and then something whizzes by that completely overtakes her, and you can't hear what she says, and it sounds like a subway train or something like that. Under the tracks. And what did we just hear on that phone call from Osanai? This has to be a red herring. I don't believe that there is clearly something deeper going on here. It is not Osanai doing these fires directly. I just don't see that being the case. They have tried to point like every little theory, like Kobato, they're trying to point us in the direction of assuming it's Osanai, only for there to be a twist, and it's not. I feel like this has to be a red herring. I'm not going to immediately believe that phone call where you hear train tracks and all of a sudden there's a fire under the train tracks. Also, who was that calling him? He says senpai, so it's not Itsukaichi. Oh my god, the bike! Is he gonna put two and two together that he just heard that on Osanai's phone? Oh my god, that is a big fucking fire. A bunch of bikes. Whoa.
他の連中を呼んでも
Oh my god.
そんなことは後だ。はい、それが見てません。俺が来た時にはもう燃えてたんです。すぐに全員を集めて周辺を閉じ来た。
Here come the cops.
早すぎる。消えなきゃならんだろうが。
Yeah, because if the cops catch you here, they're gonna think you're the one starting the fire. Or you're gonna be led to questioning or things like that. And Udino is trying to figure this out before the cops. He wants to apprehend the guy or girl. He wants to apprehend the person and then turn it into the cops.
じゃあお前、なんて説明するつもりだ。捕まる
They'll
ぞ。
book us for loitering at night.
他の連中にすぐに帰れと伝えろ。はい。どこだ。
Where are you? Restricted access. Keep out. Kita Real Estate Development Co.
お前らも今日は帰れって先輩が。おい、逃げるぞ。はい。
Cut back to this again. Is that Urino? Who the hell is that? That outline looked like Osanai. Look at the hair. That looks like Osanai's short hair around. That looks like an outline of Osanai. It truly does. But then that outline there in the bottom right does not look like Osanai. It could be Hia. Hia has long hair like that. Ah, this is so annoying. Keeps getting dragged out in more tiny details after tiny details. Kobato and Kenga questioning Itsukaichi.
塚市くんだね。どうも。健吾に頼まれてね。はい。実はあの放火事件のことなんだよ。ずっと追ってる。
It's more like Urino. The new president.
名前はウリノです。ウリノくん。
Kobato trying to get Itsukaichi to fill in the gap on his own.
ウリノくんって
Been doing his job lately. Damn it, we don't even get to see that line of questioning.
さすがだね。
You managed to convince him.
頼まれれば嫌と言えない性格が。だからジョーゴロ、あんまり引っ掛けるようなことはしてくれるなよ。
そんなことはしないよ。まあとにかく。
Ooh, so they've been building a plan for a
あい
while.
つにウリノが仕事してるかってのはどういう意味だ。
So, this is... What do you mean when you... Yeah, as Urino's been doing his
そのままだよ。
job.
この間の話だと、キラ市の防災計画が。
ああ、そうだ。
去年の防災計画だ。
おいジョーゴロ。
そうなんだ。
Kira City Fire Station list. The fire stations will be named as follows. Kira City's, Kira Central Fire Department, Kira South Fire Department, Kira North Fire Department. I don't recognize any of the chomes over there, so... Oh, Akanabe. Oh. Anything about areas of service?
2年前のものにも書かれてなかった。3年前のにもね。
Nor 3 years ago.
6年前まで遡らない。
6 years!
そして7年前には
There was no Kozashi Station.
消防署に大まかな管轄区域があるのは可能文書。ハリミ文書という例の順番には根拠がない。資料によって割とバラバラだった。
Each document had its own ordering.
6年前に発行された防災計画を見た
6 years ago.
例の分区域を結びつけ
Yeah.
て知ることができ
To
た。
set fires where a different station would service every single time.
分かってる。分かってるが、どういうことなんだ。
つまりたまたま6年前のものだ。
Just happened to be the one from 6 years ago. You know, I've always been thought of, like, his brother, they mentioned his brother as a firefighter a long ass time ago, and that's where he would have gotten that sheet from that was 6 years ago. We haven't even seen his brother, so it'd be crazy to assume he's involved in this, but, I mean, you never know, I guess. With this series, you never know.
とりあえず成果が出るまで1ヶ月。
A month.
その後、吉口さんの力が借りられれば万全だね。
Is Yoshiguchi Itsukaichi? Is that his last name? No, because he called him Itsukaichi. Who is Yoshiguchi? Fuck, damn, now I gotta go look at the characters again. And they're not listed anywhere on here. I take it back. I love how they once again did the scenery of Kobato and Kengo talking like over the bridge there. 1320. Oh, hello. You see, he's still hanging out with her even though she's 3-timing him, or what we assume is her 3-timing him, but I mean we don't know if what that girl said is entirely the truth. For now, I mean, I just assume it is, but
夜はまだ冷えるよね。
そのことなんだけど。
The hell's up with her?
寒さ？
じゃなくて夜のこと。ごめんね。
Oh, her curfew, and she's going out. Damn, this girl fucking sucks. If that is the case, listen, I don't want to immediately just assume that everything everyone says in this series is the truth. That's not a good thing to do with this show, but I mean, now this curfew thing as well, unless this is also a red herring and she's not actually cheating on him, which I doubt. At this point, I'm beginning to doubt that there's any chance of what that girl said last episode not being true. Her curfew where she's totally going to hang out with another guy.
今日は夕方ぐらいには。
じゃ、すぐ行こうか。
なんで早く帰るか聞かないの？
家の用事だと思ったから。
そろそろ受験も本番かなーって。
God, she sounds so awkward and everything here. It's so hard to be chill about it when you
もう
aren't
一つなんだけ
smart.
ど、お昼食べてなくてさ、ちょっとどっかに入っていい？
Komoto just keeping up this very chill face despite the fact that he knows, he with certainty knows she's going to Maelstrom. Okay, I can't see that word and not think of cyberpunk, but yeah, he's able to just keep up this full persona perfectly fine. He does not care that he knows damn well she's going to be with other men tonight.
フェアだって。冷たいパスタがいいな。小畑ちゃん、ここでいい？
Pasta fare, salad style pasta with flavorful ripe tomatoes.
パスタは終わりました。
Yeah. Why is it on the menu then?
僕は決めたよ。
ホワイトマッシュルームがないんでしょ？そっちのも見せて。
What is so important about this menu that they keep showing it to us over and over and over again?
決まった。読んでいい？
僕はアボカドサンドのコーヒーセット。
私はサーモンの熱々クリームパスタで。
はい。
Why'd he look at her like that after she ordered that?
ところでさ、
I love the way they're doing the soundtrack.
そう。
You guys have been dating for 6 months and you're just now noticing?
そうだよ。
Actually, it's been longer this one, hasn't it? What would I have to do to upset you beyond redemption? What is this girl? I'm glad we're diving into her character now, because, I mean, they wouldn't introduce her and have her be with Kobuto just for them to be like, oh yeah, she's three-timing you, and then toss her to the side. There's clearly more to the story here, which is why I'm kind of apprehensive to just immediately believe the three-timing thing, but they keep trying to point me in the direction that that is the case.
変なこと聞くね。
例えばだってば。
それは許せないよね。
そういうことじゃなくて。
何を
This isn't anything that I'd probably end up forgiving, yeah.
でも、それって。
But that's normal, isn't it? I love that question so much. I love that question so fucking much because Goto's like, I'd probably end up forgiving you because that's normal, right? Right? That's what normal people do. Oh, that's how that question reads in my brain. I know he's saying it in a more calm voice and everything, but that's how that question reads as Kobuto, like, that's how normal people act, right?
ずっと許さない人なんて。
Not many people hold a grudge forever.
そうなんだよね。許しちゃいそう。優しいから。私たちもう長いよね。
Mm-hmm.
9ヶ月か。
Jesus Christ! And you guys don't remotely look or act like a couple in all the scenes we have seen. She literally just for the first time went over to his place not that long ago. 9 months is crazy. We're a pretty good match. What is she trying to do here?
だけどさ、私たちが付き合ってること。
Yeah, because you guys don't look like you're in a relationship or act like it. I mean, anything that they haven't even. We haven't even seen them hold hands before.
そうなんだ。
でもさ、
Let alone like kiss or literally remotely anything else relationship like. People are really in the know.
小畑ちゃんもそういうやつ知ってるんじゃない？
You know so much that you have to. What is she getting at here? Also, somebody pointed it out last episode. It's very interesting how she is three-timing, and Osanai was manipulating the 3 different guys from the newspaper club. Just both coincidentally 3 guys. Some people are really in the know. You know someone like that, don't you? Someone who's really in the know? Someone who knows so much that you have to wonder.
さあ。お待たせしました。
Is she like trying to question him on whether he knows she's talking to two other guys, because like she's like, so you know someone like that who's really in the know, who knows everything. Like it sounds like she's trying to, someone who knows so much that you have to wonder. It really feels like she's trying to question whether he knows, because that girl, I forget her name, apologies, but the girl with that we helped all the way back in season 1 episode 1 knew that she was 3-timing and had no issue sharing that information either, by the way.
セットのサラダでございます。
サラダ作んだ。
はい。ランチセットでございます。
Damn, Komoto didn't get his food yet.
はい。
ありがとう。
トマトもらうね。
いいけど、小鳩ちゃんトマト食べたかったの？
トマト苦手だろ。
I assumed you do. This whole scene is so bizarre the way they're doing this. It's so interesting.
どうして私がトマト嫌いだって思ったの？
この店を選ぶと。
Komoto, what you're doing right now is not really considered normal. Him getting involved with the Osanai Urino arsonist situation has turned back on his thinking and detective brain, and so he immediately went into detective mode here when this super simple thing about her wanting the specific type of pasta, and then when it came with tomato, he assumed, oh, she didn't want that, I'll just take the tomato.
実際に注文したのは熱いクリームパスタ
I
だ。
ended up ordering hot cream pasta.
そうだけど。
I love when they do scenes like
どうして
this.
来たと思ったんだ。
I wondered
上り
why.
に出て
This is, I love how they're doing this as well, because I was thinking, what is the importance of this scene? Why is this scene so important that it's taking up such a big chunk of this episode? And it's this. It's to show that Kobuto's brain is going back into detective mode again. Like, after getting involved, like I just said with the Osanai and Urino arsonist situation, his brain is just kind of automatically clocked back into detective mode, and he's doing it in a basic situation like this.
冷製パスタ
There was another cold pasta, salad-style pasta with flavorful ripe tomato, but she didn't get that.
トマト
That's why they kept showing the menu, because it was still a similar style pasta, but she didn't want it, and so he assumed she did not want the tomatoes. Damn, that crazy how he's analyzing this whole God, the way they do these. This is such a simple thing. Like, innately, this does not seem like it'd be that interesting. It's just ordering a pasta that she wants. But the way it's broken down on such a, like, psychological level it's so, they make it interesting somehow. It's so good. There are several instances of scenes like this in season 1. But ordered something hot.
熱いものを頼んだから何か理由があるんじゃないかって思ってさ。この店の冷房が効いてたら冷たいものを食べる気が
I wonder what she's thinking right now. Like, what the fuck? Wouldn't be surprised if you lost her appetite for something cold.
でもまだ冷房効いてなくて
And so then he put... Oh my god, this is crazy. He's like, well... Oh my god, this being broken down like this is nuts. Crazy.
ああ、そういうことか。
We're not just gonna put two in, like, you're not gonna question how insane it is that he just broke all that down like that. At first, you wanted something cold because it was hot outside. And she mentioned the breathy clothes that he was wearing and things like that because she was hot. And so then she wanted to go get something cold. But then she realized the cold food that she wanted wasn't available. But there was 2 cold options. But instead she still ordered a hot option that didn't contain the tomatoes, and so he put the connection that she still wanted something cold because the AC hasn't kicked. I mean, it's just the layers to that is fucking insane.
熱いままなのに冷製パスタをやめたのは残る選択肢
Which I figured you didn't like.
じゃあ食べてあげようかなって思ったんだ。
あのさ、小鳩ちゃんって時々
Yeah! That was not very normal, Komoto. And you seem to enjoy it.
だけどさ、私別にトマト嫌いじゃないし。
I don't eat tomatoes at all.
じゃあなんで
メニューの写真が美味しそうだったんだよね。クリーム
Looks
パスタ。
better than the tomato one.
あと100円安かったし。
It was 100 yen cheaper.
ねえ、小鳩ちゃんってさ、
They're really holding out that scene there.
私の何が好きで付き合ってるの？
Oh, she's questioning this again. We never got to see the resolution to what that scene was when they were at his place at the end of episode 2. She's asking this question again, and this angle on her face here. This whole episode is so... They make this simplest shit so entertaining. I don't get how they do it. It's so good. Like, we've taken a full step away from the whole mystery with the arsonist case and everything like that with Osanai and everything. We haven't even seen Osanai once this episode, and yet this is still so entertaining.
誰かと一緒にいる理由を言葉にしようとするのは
I think trying to put into words why you want to be with someone leads to
間違いのことだと思
mistakes.
う。わかるでしょ？
全然わかんない。
Not at all. Oh my god. This is Loki really intense. Not at all.
お疲れ。おう、疲れたよ。でもいいのが書けたと思う。印刷は明日1年に。いや、やっとくよ。
This is where their plan goes into action here. He's gonna print something else, isn't he? Because Koboto and Kingo were talking to him. Yep, he's writing up something else entirely. What's he writing up? Double-digit number of abandoned bicycles burned under railway tracks in Kaminomachi. What did he do? You didn't see what he did. Oh, he just magnifies it to, like, read it better, I guess? He magnified that one part, or the whole, you know, statement that he's been doing monthly. Let's see what's on it. They're gonna cliffhanger us here with what's actually on the newspaper, but I'm so curious what Itsukichi wrote on it. Maybe he didn't change anything at all? God damn it, dude. This show is so fucking good. Oh my god, it's so good. Good ass episode. I mean, seriously, this season in particular, every episode after the last is so good. We took a huge step away from the arsonist mystery there in the second half of that episode, and I was so entertained, and I was still so entertained that entire time. That was so good. There's such a clear, distinct divide between Komoto and Nakamura, so I feel like I don't know how much longer that relationship is gonna last. I don't even know why Komoto's never once asked why she is with him, because, or did he ask that in episode 2? I forget now if he asked why she came up to him. I forget. I'll look at it after this episode. But alas, it seems like their relationship is probably, I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. It feels at least super clear to me. Well, I'm still not 100% certain on the 3 timing thing being the full truth. It's clear something weird is going on here, like her having to leave early because of a curfew, and then her having to leave even earlier than that before sundown. So there's clearly something weird going on, but I'm not, with anything like anything with this show, I'm not 100% jumping on the train immediately that is the truth. She's 3 timing in. There's nothing else to it. I feel like there's clearly something else involved here. We didn't even see Osanai once this episode. We only heard her on the phone with Urino, which Urino not putting 2 and 2 together that he heard a train whizzing by, and then the burn was right underneath a train track is kind of insane how I didn't put that together, but it feels to me at least like he's so blinded by finding the arsonist and impressing Osanai with it that he literally ignores or doesn't notice the most obvious hints that some weird shit is going on here with the people around him. So we'll see where this ends up going from here on out. Let's see what Itsukaichi did next episode. This show's fucking awesome. But I think that is going to wrap it up from reaction to Shoshimin Season 2, Shoshimin How to Become Ordinary Season 2, Episode 4. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.